Let's take a look at what is happening in the markets, and we start off with the JSE, and the local bourse has been behaving. Of course, we had seen trade data coming out of China with growth in retail sales, industrial output and fixed investment. Looking at the all share on the day, upbeat by almost 0.7%. Those gains largely coming from the financial 15 with a gain just shy of 1%. Followed by the resources 10 complex that has climbed more than 0.8%, and the industrial 25 ticking up by almost 0.5%. Let's take a look at the market stateside, and quite a lot of news that we are digesting, starting off with the OECD downgrading its forecast for global and U.S. economic growth. And we're also seeing a retail sales for February coming through in the U.S. growth of 0.2%, coming out below growth that was expected by analysts, but still better than the 1.9% decline that we saw in the previous month. We also do have the Fed meeting coming up on Wednesday. They'll be giving us their latest interest rate decision. A mixed picture on that front. Some of those markets trying to make a comeback after the doldrums that those markets have been in over the last few weeks. The Nasdaq being the only bourse in a red territory, declining more than 0.25%. S&P 500 with a gain of over 0.25%, and the Dow climbing by almost 0.6%. Let's take a look at the markets across the Atlantic, and those markets in a good mood today as well. The FTSE 100 up by 0.6%, CAC 40 ticking up by almost 0.5%, and a gain on the DAX of more than 0.2%. Let's check in on the currency scene and start off with how the rand is doing against some of the major currencies. Quite significant strength coming through to the rand today, now just under 18 rand 10 cents against the US dollar. Against the pound at 23 rand 50, and against the euro at 19 rand 77. Let's take a look at how the other currency pairs are doing. Euro dollar at 1.09, pound dollar standing at 1.29, and the yen at just over 144 against the US dollar. Of course, you know that the Bank of Japan also has its two-day meeting this week. We'll be getting that interest rate decision, I think, on Wednesday or Thursday.